Okay, testing test, testing test. My mic wasn't working, which is fantastic. Okay, I can. Oh my god, what is that? I really need a new chair. Well, minimizing this. Hold up, it's not working. Stellaris recording. Okay. So today is gonna be very simple. We are gonna be playing Teachers of the Shroud on the beta. I genuinely don't know how it's gonna go. The only thing for sure I know is that we're gonna be using that origin, nothing else. So I'm gonna begin by clicking that. The reason why I'm doing this is because I personally love Teachers of the Shroud as an origin. It used to be my favorite origin back in the day, just because it looks cool. So we need Spiritualist. I don't know what else we need. They changed this way too much. Angler's allegedly is not good anymore, so I'll keep that in mind. And after that, where is it? Masterful Crafters is better than Anglers now, which we can test to see which is true. And we can also test to see how bad would... I can't find it. I always forget the name of the Civic. It's the one that gives tech instead of Unity. Hold up, I know how to get it. By doing this, we can get it. I generally forget the name of the Civic. Here, crowdsourcing. We can see if crowdsourcing is still good or bad. And we can just add their masterful crafters and use that as a baseline to see how it goes. I don't want to use environmentalist because the situation takes way too long. But I suppose going democratic for higher faction approval for crowdsourcing, and egalitarian for more faction resource output, spiritualist that is required, and militarist because what else are you gonna slap it there? We're gonna be psionic, of course. This one is fine. And we want an ocean world. I generally don't know what I'm doing now, except making this. Seems normal. Hold up, let me open Discord. I need to know what is happening because I've noticed some notifications. Okay, WC from another server and from another server? Okay, nothing important. Okay, I'm gonna minimize it. I kind of want to use Uncanny Intuition, but this is not good either way, so it doesn't really matter. Using anything other than intelligence seems like a waste, but budding seems fine, aquatic seems fine. I do kind of want intelligent. And I suppose we can go with a classic unruly psychological infertility? I generally don't know. I'm just gonna leave this and later change it to something better if possible. But I don't think there's anything better. Shelled seems like an option. This is completely useless. We don't have enough pops for it to matter. Budding is better than rapid breeding. We don't need more Unity because it's still gonna take forever. I'd rather have the tech. Yeah, that's fine. Hold up, what kind of species is this guy? He's a fungoid, okay. Nameless fungoid. So yeah, basically we're just gonna not have fun because this is gonna be pain. Only the greatest names in the stream, of course. I think it'd be good if we went with Daneb. Just to have some standard since I'm not using any other mods. This generally doesn't matter, I'm just gonna slap in the Psionic since we're gonna be doing that 100%. Psionic there. I actually like this one. I hate the lag it causes when you just pass that. Psionic here. Whatever name you want. A Scientist, Spark of Genius. And I save. We might change this later. I do think that maybe Anglers is better, since then you don't have to put in mixed industries, nor you have to... Okay, I'm gonna start the game and explain why I think that Anglers is still better. Even though it gives less resources now than Masterful, allegedly. Okay, let's actually first check that before doing anything else. How much do you give? Okay, exit the menu. We're gonna test Anglers now to see if it's worth it not to have Anglers. Remove this. Anglers. The Anglers, my beloved, please still be good. Okay, so Jesus Christ. This is why I think that Anglers is still somewhat better, because you can get your Anglers jobs for your agricultural districts, and that means you can have more alloy jobs, but I also realize, hey, you're not gonna really have a lot of alloy jobs anyways because less naval capacity, so yeah, let's go with Masterful. Oh, that was sad. They killed my boy Anglers. I can't believe Masterful is better now. What is this? That's actually giving me depression. Okay, we have earned this. We spawned nowhere close to any systems. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna send this. We're gonna do classic exploration, quantum. I don't know if it's worth it to first click this one or this one. Army moral damage taken. Oh yeah, they changed this tag now. Now it gives army moral damage taken for some reason. How long does it take? 300 months. We're gonna have to... I'm gonna use statecraft, so I'm gonna leave this here, I guess. Expansion, isolationist, veneration of saints. Mixed civilian. And here we're gonna go for utopian. We don't have a lot of trade, but that's fine. Actually, that might be another reason why Angler's is better, just the trade you get from the food. Whatever. Jobs we don't need the enforcers, do we? nor the entertainers. We don't need the soldiers, that's a guaranteed. I'd rather have them working as civilians. I'm gonna disable this and disable this as well, actually, just not pay the energy. I'm gonna sell energy, but I don't need much. Actually, no, yes we do. I need to hire the teachers guy. I keep forgetting how to play this origin. And then we go for as... Actually, no, I'm not gonna get a science ship. I'm not even gonna get the food here. I'm gonna get enough alloys to first do the colonies, and then we do whatever the hell else we want. Did they change the cost of this at the very least? No, it's still minimum. Wait. They changed it. Now it's so much more expensive. There's a minimum. Wow, that's actually unexpected. Okay, we can... We don't need the fun guys we get. Okay, what do you want to be happy? Oppressive. Low naval capacity. Cool. Oppressive. What do you want to be happy? Empty shells. Okay, yeah, we can do that. Out loud. Get a mining district. We do the classic crystalline sensors. I need to pause for it to happen. Okay, those are guaranteed. That's cool. And like I said, we're gonna go statecraft because it's the beta and I want to know what the hell happens with everything. I also saw on the change logs that they changed civilians or something. I'm not sure. It does feel way weaker. I'm gonna sell energy. I don't care. I need to get this up a bit. Now we get government, assistant renters again. Get a funny fellow over there. Okay, I'm thinking. Actually, we can support this for a while. Should be fine. How long? 6 months. 9 months, okay. We're gonna go for a second mining. Now we shall have enough energy, I suppose. Oh, so it just hadn't updated. Okay, so we didn't need as much energy. I thought that it had put a minimum, but no, it was just not updated. Cool. They're all bad. Oh god. There we go, we're slapping that guy. Send this one here. Now you're gonna go for Mind Over Matter, of course. We're gonna pick this one. This is why you pick a statecraft on teachers. Not even for the XP, you pick it for this. Which I find pretty amusing. Then we're gonna do this. We're gonna ignore this one. Actually, do I even need to do that? I don't know, teachers are weird, especially now, because I don't know how much Unity we're gonna need, or for how long I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna get this to upgrade a bit of everything. Council agenda speed. 31 months, okay, that's doable. Spark of Genius. Keep at it, they're way too close to try any kind of beef. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, at least this is our biggest colony, so we're not gonna have too many issues there. 2 months we can start buying it. I want this clearing. Agenda speed. Okay, so the Galaterians are just not gonna happen. That's cool, I guess. We're just missing a third of our civic. Cool. Thank you, game. Thank you. Thank you. And let's see. This one will always hate us. Uh, that's actually really infuriating. Maybe with the colony they'll appear. Probably not. It's a fun bug. Okay, that's useful. I do want to get that, but first I'm gonna check this. They say that they changed this tradition. Trade from living standards. Oh. Oof. This is actually oof. They killed Mercantile. They still haven't done anything to Discovery. That's pretty funny. But they killed Mercantile. I'm gonna save the Unity just in case. I don't really know how it's gonna go. I'd rather not use the Unity yet, just to do the beginning of the other one. I'm just jobs. Really all of them, we should have enough. Why is it going up so slowly? What the hell? What are you doing here? Okay, you can finish that, and I'm gonna ship you here. Okay, he can finish that. Sure, more tech. Why not? And some more Unity. Okay, there we have it. We don't have an egalitarian. What? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, we can launch this early. We're gonna expand the council. We need more energy, of course. I generally don't know if 100 is a lot or not. Which is something I kinda hate, not knowing how much I really have of everything. But I suppose this is fine. Numbers wise, at least. At least we have our Final one, even though no one's there. Uh, checking. Labs temple. Yeah, that should be enough. Geothermal fracking. Can slap this here. And this here. "41 months. Yeah, that's not bad timing. Not the best, just not the worst either. Actually 1 month. We have enough there for a while. Our second colony ship. First contact being aggressive is a whatever. I'm gonna sell more trade energies. It's a whatever. I need to sustain this for longer. More unity. We can get by with the tech we have. But I don't know if the unity will be enough. Actually, this is kinda useless still. We're not gonna be launching anything that gives us duration, at least for now. Since we're launching Expand the Council, then we're gonna go for the one of the teachers again, even though it doesn't seem necessary. I'm gonna go for another science ship. That seems like a good idea. Gonna explore once more. Crystalline sensors. Is this a federation? It feels like a federation. That generally feels like a federation. I don't like that. Why are you this way? Oh god, they just hate me. How much spot growth do we have? 6, that is sad. I kind of want automation, but I don't know if it's worth it anymore. I suppose we can get it at least for our basic resources. But even then, it's a whatever. Not as useful as it once was. Chat, do you have any idea what I'm supposed to do? I'm kinda struggling on that area. Is the medical center worth it? I don't know, it seems worth it on paper. But you need to work pops to get more pops, but it doesn't seem enough out of a modifier to justify it. We'll have to do a test about that later. Maybe it works now, but I remember before it not being worth it. Do these guys just keep dying off? What is happening? Promote this faction so it doesn't die of cringe. Okay, let's go here. That's gonna take a while. Here we can get a... yeah, you're fine with this. Still no egalitarian pops. What is this? That's such a scam. I hate it. Okay, mineral purification. We cannot launch this still. Actually, this is an insane timing before year 8. We're gonna finish it. And that's without any bonuses. I remember that being longer. And our economy is not doing too shabby. It could be better, but also it could be worse. Okay, we're lucky they don't hate us. Those are our neighbors. Let's say we can make an embassy so I don't have to deal with them. Keep at it. Okay, cool. We have neighbors, which I don't really care about. I think I have way too much unity. I think I can just afford to do that. Even expand more with prosperity. It's a whatever now. Ooh, okay, we finished this. Which means we can open it now. Psionics. We unlock that. Now we try to research 0. Now we also have capacity subsidies. And politician. And we're gonna launch this in a while. Here for the happiness I'm gonna slap in the medical center. Only for that. Growth this. 10 sets of push-ups, 10 sets of talking to woman. Dog, I did that yesterday. I don't know why are you this way, Jetfi. Keep at it. I don't really care about being hostile. That is somewhat expensive for this or whatever. Okay, they also changed this deck. Job efficiency for workers, so they changed it. I think it used to be resources. What the heck, Joss? I thought you only did it with the bros. No. Okay, maybe we do need more consumer goods. This is not gonna be enough. Civilian industries. Got investments. That's gonna kill our guys. Okay, we discovered 0. I forgot to start this colony. What the hell is our fleet? That should be enough to defeat it. Carefree. Please don't be an asshole. Please don't be an asshole. Please don't be an asshole. Okay. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, here I suppose I can make a civilian industries. And just have them work there. And make my capital into alloys and tech. Do they even have resources? Oh, yeah, it went from 10 to 10.5. Thank you, game. That's cool. Yeah, sure. That's very cool. Army Health? Thermometal... What? That's also new. I don't remember that. Okay, Council... Now... Mind over matter again. Gonna slap this here. No egalitarian, so we slap this guy here again. That should be fine. Feels better in beta now since situation is slower. End of the cycle aura didn't eat nerfs. Tankbound nerf sucks, but I can work with that. Okay, that's good to know. I want to get this before they get it. Auxiliary fire control. I mean, I'm mostly trying to make teachers not bad because I like the origin. It's as simple as that. Okay, now we have way too much of this. I'm gonna disable this. Why are you not united? I generally hate the fact how our egalitarian just keeps not appearing. What are you? Oh my god. I don't want that. I do want this as protection. Lethal Volcano OT also still good. Okay, that's good to know. I'll keep that one. I generally did not expect that information. Ooh, I forgot to put in the... Now we are gonna launch... which one? That one should be fine. Shipwriter. Keep at it. Edition. Okay, I generally didn't know that there was still a volcano that was good. Construction complete. I don't really want the composer, so I'm gonna... I want the Unity, but I don't want composer. Mineral purification plants, which that means I forgot to turn on mining sucks to this. 150 tech, I don't know if that's good or not. That's generally a problem. I don't like how long this situation is taking. I have a question for Endbringers. Do they still have to do this situation, or do they do something different? I've never played Endbringers, so I generally do not know the answer to that one. Understood. Okay, now we get genome mapping. You know what, we're gonna do a little bit of an exploit. This is prefix 0, we're gonna be negative on 0, but it doesn't matter because it doesn't do anything. We don't even get anything here. Okay, what does it do? Alexa 0 cancels L edicts using it. Thank you, game. Surely that will stop us. Okay, the Philippines give a lot of unity. Sunbringers has psionic situation that's way different and give crippling debuffs. Sounds like fun. Army health for improved deflectors, what? Can you recommend some good builds with some good late game scaling? No teachers inventing Toxic God, Necrophage, Corp with Tellers. Hive Mind, Hive World Rush. That one seems with reasonable scaling since you have Hive Worlds. And it's still doable, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Research Enclave. Fanatic Purifiers, where? Okay, they're behind a lot of our foes, so we don't care. Holy Foundries, we're gonna slap this here. So yeah, at the moment the only good build I know that is scales that I've personally tried on the beta is Hive Mind.
Exploration complete.
That's mostly because I haven't tried too much on the beta yet, that's why I'm playing this. Before there was no reason to finish the Psionic tree, but now you want to finish it only because it gives more situation speed. Which, in my opinion, is the funniest reason you can do it. You can do 1-4. Tail inhibitors, more unity. No, I didn't realize we had this. Rare crystals. But if you're not talking about the beta, tax it, then there's a lot of builds that scale. Scaling outside of the beta is just about getting a base and slowly do tech. It's not too difficult. I don't know if that's good or bad. I kind of want a navy, even if it's just corvettes. Mostly because there's a fanatic purifier around, and I don't want to deal with that. Okay, Instrument of Desire. Yeah, I do want the Instrument of Desire. That's fine. Statecraft. I want to finish the Statecraft as well. The Monument. It's kind of useless right now. Xenolinguistics. I'd rather have this. Bit more of shields. Shroud's still kinda good in beta, but this recent patch they hard nerf Animator of Clay. Joke's on you for thinking I use the Animator of Clay. I easily imprisoned it. I don't think it was that necessary to use it. So it's kind of a meh nerf. I generally don't remember ever using it. Get an Admiral. Translate more lyrics. Okay, they don't hate us now, which is good. Local rivalry. I can make the Fanatic Purifiers into rival, right? They shouldn't like us now. I'm gonna make a Starbase here for defense. I generally don't know why they thought that that nerf was enough of a nerf for Shroud Forge. It legit doesn't touch on the main problem of Shroud Forge. Saying, oh, we're gonna nerf the Animator of Clay. Cool. It wasn't really the problem, but cool, I guess. I mean, you do you, king, I guess.
Our knowledge expands.
I need more of this. I need more alloys. Actually, that's a lie. I don't really need that many alloys. I think it's better if I make secondary alloys and this becomes tech as well. But just like pure tech. Mostly because I don't know what you're supposed to do now. You don't have enough for anything. Why? Why do we have such low amenities?
Construction complete.
Okay, hangar bay, hangar bay. Target uplink. That should be enough against the purifier. Celebrate diversity. Discover this.
New truths have
You know what they should do? Give wilderness access to hive worlds. I don't know why they don't have it. I feel like I don't understand the decision behind not giving wilderness hive worlds. If they're worried that someone is just gonna abuse the growth, just remove the access to that district for wilderness. You know what? I think Cradle is good. I generally don't know where the hell I'm going on this Shroud. Okay, I'm approaching the Cradle. I want to go yielding mostly because I don't want to deal with anyone else. Apparently wilderness isn't a hive. What do you mean it's the quintessential hive? It isn't coded as hive. What is it coded as? What the hell did they do? If it's not a hive, what is it? The High Fallen Empire treats wilderness as if it treats a machine, which is weird as hell. I don't understand the decisions.
another eye has opened.
Cool, our very elder doesn't like science, even though he's a scientist. Thank you, game. Why isn't it coded as a machine? I don't know. That's very cool. I'm sure they had a perfectly valid reason, completely not bullshit reason.
We build. Our
Look at
knowledge
this.
reaches out.
They want to be friends. Is someone fighting the purifiers?
A new path lies before us.
Oh, they're being assassinated. Seems like. Are they? Wait. Someone at war with the purifiers. They either died or skipped somehow that area. Cool, my good scientist. Thank you, game.
New voices in the stars.
Bro, what the fuck? Why? Oh my god. Where's this guy? Send it here. It's actually depression. He better be fought now or something like that. I will demand compensation from them if not. Okay, 18 months. Mind over matter. Fertility preacher. Assembly pattern. I know this is low numbers, but at the same time, you don't need much to survive anyways. Which is weird to say. Because if an AI comes at me, I'm just gonna make defense platforms, not even a fleet. And I know that's gonna be more than enough to stop them. Uh, I don't know what to feel about weapons giving army damage.
New voice.
I guess it makes sense, but still, it feels weird.
Task complete.
They're not even doing the good one. What the hell? Uh, Actually, you saying that their code as a machine actually left me bummed out. I wonder if that affects any other events, like the contingency or other things like that.
Spaceborne life
It'll be
force.
interesting to test that as wilderness to see what the hell happens during those events. Is
New
it
voices in
prey?
the stars.
Okay, it was space fauna. I forgive them for their crimes.
The conclave
We upgrade
is ready to
this.
fight.
We make defense platforms. This is generally more than enough.
Our star chart grows.
And we slap them if we're declared war at, not before. Monthly unity, because why not? New worlds, sure. Have you ever tried to invade a hive worldless wilderness? No, I have not.
Our knowledge
Why? What does it do? It actually ruins a lot of planets in your imperforate. Wait, why? And causes stability. Oh god. Thank you, Stellaris. Can I sell this? It's not really giving me anything interesting. What is this? It's a space shanty. Sure, you're gonna be fine in Summer's collection. Starhold. Which in my opinion is more of an important tech than cruisers now. Scout. Am I buying something? I am. More heavy industries here. Slap that. Stability. What's the name of the UI mod you're using, if I may ask? It's in the description. Wait, actually, let me check if it's in the description. It should be. 1 second. Yeah, UI mods. The one I'm using for the tech, for this, to have this, is the tech tiers revealed. The top is the 4.0 Comtech UI top bar expanded, and it's also a combination with fully tiny outliner. That's something that I usually leave in the description, even if I'm not doing anything else. So you have to immediately move all those mobs off the high world because your whole Emperor revolt. I need to test. Oh my god, that sounds hilarious for absolutely no reason. I need to know what the fuck is that.
new voices in the stars.
Okay, trade is dying for some reason. I'm gonna food. If Groving closer. Where are you? You're here. Basic mastery of the Shroud. Attunement. Cradle of Souls. I don't have Zero. Do I need to buy Zero in order not to be sad? You know what? Sure, let's do it. Because that's reasonable, right? Waiting to be assigned, waiting to be assigned. Establish a migration treaty. I hate that one. Are they gonna lose? Okay, they lost one corvette. Okay, that's reasonable. It's like nature rejects the concept of fireworlds. I do find it very funny. Which is cool thematically, but I lost the game because I killed a high fallen emperor and then 25 planets revolted out at the same time. Oh, that's amazing. That's... Oh god, I'm so glad I know this information. I don't see why it happens that way, but I think it's great that it happens that way, and I don't want it in any other way. Why do you hate me? You do have a representative in the council. Oh, it was a scientist that died. No. Okay, I can replace this guy without any issues.
Life.
Politician, then I'm gonna get rid of that one.
New truths have been revealed.
More food, I guess. Actually, buying Zora is not worth it.
Prepared to convene.
Of this.
Another eye has opened.
I'm gonna ask to see if someone can get in contact with a dev to know. Hold up, I'm getting a DM. Maybe it's someone fun. No, it's just WC being WC. I'm gonna DM Alexi to know, to see if he knows why. Okay, I have DM'd Alexi. Maybe he knows the answer to that one. I don't know. It's possible. He knows a lot of weird things, which I will not question. Ooh, we got Zero launchers. Cool, cool. I don't need as many enforcers. I'm gonna keep that. I'm actually gonna put here the medical center just to be the amenities. So from other plates, because we'll learn sense biomass to fill jobs and Hive have ton of jobs. That's amazing. Hold up, I think Alexi answered. Okay, I'm trying to see if Alexi wants to VC for a second because he's the goat in this kind of situations. I feel like he can use this information to tell the devs to fix it. Okay, let's see what he says. So if you don't pause it to populate the planet, wilderness will perma send jobs and execute the biomass because it's not supposed to be on a hive world. That's incredible. Oh my god. I cannot believe something as dumb as that is a thing. Okay, he's just asking for screenshots. Hold up. I'm just gonna tell him to read the chat later. Read the chatter, okay. Tell him to buff nanites. He's tried. It never happens. We've tried to get that to happen. It's just not possible. Unity, mind over matter again. Actual don't mind this anymore. It's pretty good for this planet. I mean, this planet.
Our knowledge expands.
Okay, maybe this guy does wanna migration treaty. Of a trade deal, communications.
Exploration complete.
Could you just... Oh my god. Why are they this way? What do you want now? Establish that research agreement. Surely with this one it will work. Contacts, what do you want? Gathering, adopt, pass, establish. Defensive pact. Do you want a defensive pact? They must be at peace. Oh my god. Okay, I think that was the peace between... Yep, it was. Contact. Okay, that's 800. That's enough for this. We're gonna replace this with Sanctum once we upgrade that. Interesting. Contact. I want to do this now. Okay, I'm gonna DM Alex again. Just 1 second. I'm gonna tell him exactly why. Ah, sure, this one. Silly preacher. Okay, 1 second. Okay, I have DM him the screenshot since that seems to be easier. And I also closed the stream. I'm a genius. For my covenant, let's hope they're right. Have I generally never played Shroud Teachers or anything like that on without the mod? I've done a covenant multiple times. No. That's okay. We're just gonna skip that. That. Oh my god, I don't even know what to answer that one. My excuse is I always play with the mod, with the Colosseum mod. I want to declare war on the slaughters and see what happens. We're already in a defensive war. Just gonna declare war for containment. Maybe this way wilderness can get buffs. It's impossible to get wilderness to be good, okay? Devs just hate wilderness for some godforsaken reason. They hate fun. Fun is not allowed. Fortify the border. I guess neither is trade allowed. Did he just move away? Confirm the covenant. Easy prey. Oh god, I got confused. I should have clicked the other one. Okay, who are you? Mayo. Cradle of the Chosen. Political power. It's not that much. I guess this is fine tech, 300 tech, year 30. We don't have alloys, but you don't really need alloys, you just need big star bases. Which we do kinda have. I'm gonna slap this here. Slap this here. I'm thinking what modifications we can make to have better numbers year 30. If we are unlucky and we only get 3 planets. Actually, I have an idea. Hold up. Let me look something up. I'm gonna yoink a build. Where is it? Where is it? We're gonna maybe push back to year 40 next scholar. I don't know if when the next scholar is gonna. We're supposed to have practices. I'm trying to open a video and I just keep getting ads. Thank you, YouTube. Okay, so give me 1 second. I need to put on Chrome JAWS. Okay, so the build I'm talking about is this one. Dark and Serum Teachers of the Shroud, Ecumenopolis Rush. Let me see if he shows at one point what it is. So basically, you do pure tech on your capital. Pure tech, no alloys, no nothing fancy. Yeah, and you aid civilians, and you slowly get high tech. Which, if I remember correctly, in this game, he even got a. This is a pre-FTL. I don't remember this game. This is a pre-FTL. So numbers are artificially high for this run. But the point of this build that Thund is showing this video was that you didn't make alloys. You were too broke to have alloys. So you just made tech. And you made it as annoying as possible to get anyone else to kill you by using reanimators and shields. And then on engineering you rushed all the habitable techs to make an Ecumenopolis. And then you just got a lot of minerals. So that's an option we can make. Okay, let me go back to Stellaris recording. Okay, Alexi have answer. Ig explains why they can't get them one time. It's cause Gaias are perfect worlds for them. Also, you can make sure to give them perma-max their sides instead of that. Referring to why Wilderness cannot use Hive worlds. And then he sees the second message and says, oh, so Hive didn't comprehend the Hive Fallen Empire? Huh, interesting, I could check that. So he's gonna check why the Hive Fallen Empire hates Wilderness. Unironic subterranean build. I've done this build before. Hold up, I probably can find a video about it. I remember doing that. God, back in the day when I didn't put any names on the thing. Hold up, let me see. Was this one? I think this was the game where I was getting nuked the entire game and I just roached with my planets without being overtaken. Let me see. Then we have a rehost. Can I see when I pick the Empire so I can show it? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna show it on the stream again. It's a build I've done before on the channel as well, Crumb Jaws. This one. I've done it as well. Even though I think incubators is wrong to use now. I even I even linked on because that's that's fair to do. I didn't make the build. I yoinked it. So I think it's fair to say where you get it from. Okay, so we're gonna try to recreate that one, but with some modifications. Send a teacher. We're gonna edit you. No longer crowdsourcing. And I kinda do want to be masterful crafters, but not as much. Everything wrong as teachers. I want to see the traditions I took. Oh wait, I remember, yes, you need parliamentary because you needed a lot of traditions. Which was pretty annoying if you ask me. Okay, parliamentary system. Then you went with... Their consortium is an economic tech. You use it by selling all the dark matter you get, and that's how you stay afloat economically. Do we need to change anything here? Aquatic is not that necessary for this one. It's actually not even recommended to be aquatic for this one. You want to be cold. This actually fits very well. You want to be cold so you get more mining districts on not your capital. Let me check this. We don't really need to be natural physicist anymore, since we can specialize the techs we have. It's not as necessary. Checking to see if there is anything we need here. Maybe industrious. That seems like a good option. Okay, I need to open the tech tree for a second to explain what is the point of this build, since it's been years since I've done it. From Joss again. Okay, so the point of this build is to... We go to engineering. So we're gonna be looking out for... Where are those stacks? I don't know the order of this tree. We're gonna be looking for weather control systems and then anti-gravity engineering on the engineering area. Because this tech is a requirement for the Communopolis. And we need a lot of unity because we're gonna be trying to get a lot of unity early on. But actually, unity-wise, we weren't that bad. So maybe staying with how we were wasn't that bad of an idea. So that's our two most looked for engineering techs. Then we go up. And here we are looking for... Where is it? Here, planetary shields. I'm gonna remove them. Planetary shields, which we need a spark of genius, and we also need shields too. It's a tier 3 tech, so that's rather interesting to get. Although, if I'm being completely honest, it wasn't that bad that we... I don't really want to use parliamentary. Parliamentary is bad now. Maybe xenophobe for higher pop growth. And then we also immediately go for crowdsourcing. We're fine Unity wise. We could have done better as well. Fastest I've got an EQ perk was year 36 on Infertility. I just kept Capital's Engineering World post Ascension. Yes, that's fair. Actually, this might not be enough. I need to check how I did the build again. 1 second. Ethics, spiritualist, egalitarianism. The problem is that parliamentary system sucks now. Let's see if this is enough to have a good parliamentary system. If not, we're gonna have to search for another way to get good unity. I don't want Dark Consortium. I think Masterful Crafters is unironically still better. Industrious, and then we go here for Conservationist. Done. Let's see what happens. This is like a year 40-50 AMID build. Oh, thank you, game. Sure, I wanted to be in a nebula. I did not want to know what the hell was around me. This is exactly what I wanted, game. How kind of you. Sonic Fury, because that's the only thing we care about that area. Here we're gonna immediately go for Mind Over Matter, because that's... why should we not? Isolationist, Veneration of Saints. Civilian Economy. And here we're gonna go for Utopian Abundance as well. Okay, this should be the highest Unity we can get without having Unity jobs. Let's see how mistaken we are. Hold up, I forgot about doing this. I do feel the difference of no aquatic. Maybe aquatic is better. Let's send this guy over here. Arctic, okay, that's a one I guaranteed. Okay, he hates us because there's no spiritualists in the council. That can fix pretty fast once we get this guy. Okay, here, if I remember correctly, we don't even try to get the Psionic Ascension that fast, so it's not that big of an issue. We're gonna open Prosperity, click here. Then here we were gonna do Yielding and here Adaptability. At least that's how I remember this.
The conclave is prepared to convene.
Like I said, it's an interesting build, to say the least. What the hell is this guy? Oh, that's our second habitable world. Mining. Really need a lot of mining this one. We do that. Go here. Slap in this one. Then we go for a research lab, I believe. Yeah, this one is reasonable. This is actually quite sad. Let's see if it fixes it when we get the guy. If not, I'm not gonna even try to do this without Unity. This is not real Unity. This is nothing. This is generally sad Unity. What are ways we can get fast Unity without being Death Gold? Do we need to be Death Gold for this one? I don't want to be Death Gold, that's the problem. If I can avoid it, I really don't want to be Death Gold.
The conclave is prepared to convene.
I just remembered, one of the benefits we used to have was reanimators used to give physics, now it gives engineering. Oh crap. Nah, we'll figure it out eventually. It surely can be that bad. Did I forget there's something here? Benevolent. Researching the Sonic Fury will please these guys. I'm researching it. I don't know why you're not pleased.
Exploration complete.
Exploration complete. Now we send this one here, and then you can do whatever the hell you want. Discover some anomalies if you want, I guess. He's free to do as he pleases. I'm gonna get Defensive Seal, then Fortress Doctrine, then I'm gonna open Adaptability. I'm even gonna get an extra temple. Let's send this guy here. Oh, he's righteous. We don't need any enforcers. That's good. Do dislike the lack of attack, but it's whatever. We'll be fine without as much attack. I hope. What the hell is this? I'm gonna make this go fast. Spark of Genius. Did I not order a colony ship?
A new path lies before us.
I think I did, but I'm not sure.
We build.
Hyperlane. Okay, we get this, which helps with the cost for the alloys. Then we go adaptability. Politician. In 5 months we're gonna get around here. We found our first friend. Or foe, who knows? Or worms. Okay, it's a Tianki. I played Teachers against Quail the other day, finished Ascension like year 25. Yeah, finishing Ascension is not that difficult. The problem is then having anything. Like a scaling. That's the main problem teachers have. I also just ascended before year 30, which is not that bad, but then I notice you don't have anything real.
We sense something of interest.
They sense something of interest. Cool. More Unity. Then another research lab. Then more of this. Powered exoskeletons. Now we up in adaptability.
The conclave is prepared to convene.
Actually, I think I just remember you're supposed to do yielding adaptability, not prosperity. I think I made that mistake now. I should have watched my own video and see what I did.
Our
But
knowledge
no,
expands.
I can't even do that, it seems like. Field Dynamic Center. Keep an eye on it. Adaptability. Mass districts. Sven, do you remember this build? Yielding adaptability teachers. Roach build. I feel like it needs way more Unity that it currently has. And I don't know how to get that Unity. I'm thinking. God, how much I hate and love teachers at the same time. Here we opened this as well. Fortify the border to try to get faster. Geothermal. Actually, what build did you use against teachers? I mean, against Quail with teachers. Did you do the cradle sourcing build? It's probably better if you do it right than what I'm doing.
We build.
Wait, I need 1 second. Someone's calling. Okay, it was just my dad. Um, I don't know what to do with teachers. I don't really need anything else for now from here. So I guess I can just do this for more unity. For when we switch out of Archivist.
We reach ever farther.
Politician.
Molding the world to our will.
Urban.
Our knowledge
Okay. I'm not liking at all these numbers. I got confused with this. The unity from factions is a joke. It's so bad.
task complete.
Straight up the worst unity I've seen in a while.
New voices in the stars.
I think you get more unity from finishing from starting the ascension faster and just making the goddamn telepaths.
Has opened.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart this one. We don't have tech, we don't have a lot of things. Okay, so parliamentary's bad. Got it. Since we're at it, we're gonna go back to xenophobe is kind of easier to sustain, and we're not gonna use a lot of conservation. This is actually fine. Yeah, conservation is fine. Here, parliamentary, you go back to being sourcing. We save. Okay, second attempt with crowdsourcing, I guess. Okay, we spawn next to I almost forgot where that was. Okay, let's see what happens now. I'm gonna delay a bit getting the teachers, not that significant of a difference. I'll still be getting it pretty fast, just not as fast. I'd rather first sustain the economy. mining district. Then another mining district. We need to increase the housing. I'm gonna disable this. I forgot to go here. No, yes I did. At Loud. Are we not gonna get an egalitarian again? I swear to God. Yeah, we can probably do the same thing we did before, but then immediately upping and yielding and adaptability. Adaptability is mostly used for this. The orbital bombardment damage is a stacking roach modifier. Statecraft, which mostly is for this and this. Put a city district, which might be a mistake, maybe not. I'm still not sure. 35 months. I think this one is better. This becomes 28 months. And if we get this guy, this one is actually good. I hate it. If we get this guy here, which was the only xenophobe on the council. Thank you, game. Leader, I'm gonna fire this one. The egalitarians keep forming without forming. I'm gonna ignore them. They're gonna perish in a second anyways. Another mining district. We're gonna send this here. That should be enough for housing. Temple. I'm gonna need more unity than I need tech this time around. Charismatic. Just to keep this open.
Construction complete.
Hyperlane. What techs can we get here that are useful? None. None. Generally, no tech is useful. Unless for our needs. Spark of Genius again. Gonna let this finish on its own. Effective council.
The conclave is ready to
Our first colony. Now we're gonna get expanded council, which helps with getting more agenda speed. More energy, so we can sell it. We can sell the food as well to sustain this.
a new body is fully.
Skirmisher. We're gonna go next.
Another eye has
I can make mine. I can make Mind Wardens work. This faction. Which faction? I played Mind Wardens once and it was interesting to say the least. I wouldn't really recommend it. The best Mind Wardens results I've gotten was Corpus Broker built into Society Rush. You know what? I also did the same thing with Mind Wardens. It truly was an experience of all time. Need more temples. This one keeps disappearing. I need something about it. Nah, not worth it. At least not now.
molding the world to our will.
But like, you get two size 35 planets and a size 30. Yeah, but at the same time, you don't really have the pop growth to use that. I don't have any habitables. That's amazing, but man, getting there sucked. Yeah, I know. The only reason why that origin is banned in NP is because it's an AI spawning origin. Technically speaking, it's not even a real AI. It's like a special AI. I think they tried to make an AI spawning origin that could be used in MP, and we just denied it.
Our star chart grows.
Being forced to build 2 Shroud seals before your recon is online, that sucks. Oh yeah, that's horrible. I don't remember abusing EV for that one. There's no way I play that without EV.
Construction complete.
Is this? Okay, that's the colony. We can slap this here. Slap this here. Send the colony here as well. Yeah, Mind Warden is an interesting origin, but has a lot of problems in the execution how it was made.
The conclave is prepared to
Why is this the only egalitarian we have?
molding the world.
I fully missed this. I generally did not see it. Charismatic again. That is way too expensive. Does Heart Reset count as an AI spawning origin? No, it does not, because you cannot interact with the ships. They just spawn, so there's no AI you can speak with, so we don't consider it an AI spawning origin. Also, the fact that I don't get tomb world habitability as Heart Reset has to be a war crime. That is true. Just notice we have a perfect spawn for holding systems.
Exploration complete.
I'm gonna leave the medical center there, I guess.
A new conclave.
I never removed the sprawling slums, which is bad. Uh, medical center, we spent this.
Our knowledge.
15 tomb worlds around me are looking so disturbing. Just don't ask what happened there. You'll be fine. Ceramic metal armor. How expensive is this? Oh, this is more reasonable. No, mind over matter. Resilient.
Another eye has opened. We build. We build.
Then we can slap this here. We can save this one for later.
A new body is fully known.
Food. Food. Trade hanger. I'm not sure. I just realized I completely forgot to start this.
The conclave is prepared to convene.
Material mediation. Psycorps. The Psycorps. The only corpse that matter. Each tomb world is the result of Quail's red build coming into contact with packs. You say that, but last time they played next to each other, they made a fad. You say that, but they made a fad, which is an interesting fact he'll never live down. How naive of them.
A new conclave of minds.
I genuinely don't know why Pax made that fad with him, but
Another eye.
that's fair, I guess. It was meant to happen someday. What a unique biology. I don't know what the difference is between one and another. This should give us more unity than the few in unity we were getting before from parliamentary. Sure, we have less stuff down here, but we're saving more unity so we can finish Psionic and then go for yielding. I could have launched this early, but now it's too late for that. Wrangle them up.
We build.
Which one's a good one we can launch now? I suppose this one. Zero. Okay, cool. We got the zero. Now we can finally do Shroud distribution. Material mediation. We remain on that. Give me infinite consumer goods plus trace. I give you safety early game. Good deal. No, it's not even that way. Did it kill a? Oh my god.
Another eye.
Well, now we have an egalitarian wind slab, I guess. Screen, I hate them all. That game PAX was a hive, which kinda denies what we're saying. Here we put this, here we put lasers. We disable. Crush is a position, mostly because it increases the speed of this. And here we slap one of this. On screen, they're peaceful traders. But they don't like us. Cool, thank you game. Here I'm gonna expand that as well later on. Here's some alloys, here's some tech. Here's some expansion. Here, I forgot to click capacity subsidies as always. Yeah, it was a pretty weird game. I don't even think I was playing that. I think I was the observer for that game, which was even funnier if you ask me. Okay, we're getting exotic gases. I'm gonna sell them. Ooh, which will help our economy. This is enough to buy like 5 of this. No, actually 4. I kinda want this, but it's too expensive. I'm gonna disable this one. It's gonna increase with the city district, so we're gonna be fine. This. This Forge World is fine. They'll get more jobs later on. They hate us, I hate them back. I don't think we're gonna have the resources to make this. Let me look at the tree again. We need shields. Not improve deflectors, but shields, so we can get planetary shields. It's a good omen. We don't have enough resources to go any of the 2 pathways I wanted. Sure, give me this. We can get later to the one we want. Now we're gonna scam the game. We're gonna tell him, hey, we surely have 0 to distribute. Trust us, bro, trust. We're gonna spend like a month without actual 0, but it's fine, so whatever. Power exoskeletons. How fast is this going? Not as fast as I thought, but it's fine. We can handle that. We can stop this. We can stop this. We have real unity now, which is amazing. I'm gonna open now unyielding and click this here. The rest is gonna be saved to finish Psionic once we get there. We have alloys, so we're gonna make defense platforms on both sides. Remember, the AI is stupid, so it's gonna attack anyways, even though we have more defenses than them. The labs here, now we get genome mapping, which is important, more pop growth. How much pop growth do we have in our capital? 7. Okay, 18 is insane, what the hell? 12, a lot of immigration happening. Here I suppose we need a xenobiological lab, but it's nothing too crazy. Basic combat roles. Yes, I want this one. That way we have better defense platforms. I hate the fact we need that. Okay, this guy is hostile, he might attack us. Geothermal fracking, we do need that. Now we can get planetary unification. Establish the Psi Corps. We get the Great Awakening. We get this one, we get this one. In 6 months we finish Psionic, then we are gonna do yielding. Also because we're about to finish this, so we don't really have time to get it. Forge focused. Mind over matter, just so we can continue doing different stuff and get more XP. Not because it's good, but because it's necessary. We're gonna expand here, so we have minor artifacts from that. Tech Ascendancy. Ground defense planning seems fair.
Our knowledge expands.
Basic combat rolls. You don't open much, do you? I don't think the labs open a lot, so we can get that without many issues. Resistance frugal. I want to get on yielding next. Mineral purification.
Construction complete.
We're gonna enable this one. We're gonna go for the cradle. Mostly because of cradle sourcing, but I don't know how to use cradle sourcing. Are pups migrating out of this planet even though there's like 1,000 jobs? I mean, more than 200. This is gonna be a pure trade one. And food. Since we literally don't have enemies on top. No, you're gonna upgrade this. Upgrade that. More defense platforms.
Our knowledge expands.
Slaves. I forgot to turn that off. Spark of Genius. We go here, we go down. Slavery prohibited. I don't want that to disturb my tech tree.
The conclave is ready.
I'm gonna sell some of this. So I can buy some of that. Pearl might not be that bad, but I think base unit is better. Eye for talent. Admiral. Now we get this. Never surrender. It's not as important as with other builds to have always building, since we don't have the resources to always build, nor the pop growth to always build.
New truths have been revealed.
We have more than enough alloys though. FTL inhibitors, we don't want them to sneak around. Extra food is fine. Plasteel materials. I'm gonna buy 1 0 per month. And if I sell this is gonna get cheaper, so no. Yeah, that should be fine.
Forces upgraded.
Do you like me yet? No, still no. Why do they hate me? They're peaceful traders. They should want to make all their garbanzo. I don't have the energy. This is way too stupid to get. God, I hate all of them. Food processing. Keep digging. Now we get extra unity finally. Here we can sell some of that. Well, in a defensive war with another empire, ships built base. In addition, the fire rate is increased by. That increases this, which is essential. Um, gravity sensors. We don't have as much tech as before, but I think we're somehow better. Mostly because I know what I'm doing this time. Okay, don't want more mining subsidies. I do hate the fact that we don't really need more alloys. It's so weird to know that.
The conclave is prepared to
Uh,
a new
I'm not gonna communicate with it. The one guy I didn't want to meet. Actually, it's not even that bad to meet him. But I guess we're cradle sourcing, so no. No, no, no. I'm gonna sell more food. Here I'm gonna try to get more mining jobs. Mostly because I cannot afford to continue being broke.
another eye has opened.
Plasma throwers because it doesn't open much. Here we upgrade this.
Forces upgraded.
Here we upgrade that.
Power overwhelming.
We don't finish on yielding, rather we go here to not use as much unity.
Prepared to convene. Our knowledge expands.
I'd rather have starholds than destroyers. It's so bad the situation has changed. Starholds are better. Establish embassy. Non-aggression pact. Let me know when you want to do any commercial pact with me. And I'm gonna make you rival. Insult, declare rivalry. They're overwhelming, probably on fleet, which is fine by me. It generally does not matter. They have a higher fleet or not. Here I should have materials. I'm gonna finish first statecraft, only because of the empire size and the agenda duration, but I'm not gonna take the ascension perk yet, and then I'm gonna go for yielding. We'll snap some for investigation.
Another eye has opened.
That's fine. Mind over matter. Sedition.
Power
UE lasers. I'm just starting to get to level 3 so we can ignore this. Naval capacity, I guess. They fucked it up. Not yet. Keep digging. It's unfortunate. I don't even know who died. Oh, the envoy died. Okay, I really need this now. Another guy did not want to meet yet. Thank you, game. Degenerous being. The two guys I didn't want to meet, but sure, that's fine, I guess. There's someone screaming outside and that's distracting me a lot. I don't know what's going on with my neighbors. He's not screaming like, oh, danger. It's just screaming because reasons I cannot comprehend. Union of Deadly Rock. That sounds like a name I put on an empire, but I didn't make that one.
Voices in the stars.
Okay, maybe I should get EV before anything else happens. Okay, now we can upgrade. Oh, by the way, you can upgrade the starbase by clicking U as a hotkey. I didn't know, a lot of people didn't know that. Departmental efficiency. Statecraft. 24 months. 58 months, okay, that's fine. Here we're slapping the energy grid. Here we slap this. Here I'm gonna slap the Life Foundry once we get enough minerals.
Our knowledge expands.
Water control systems, we yes or yes need that tech. Let me look at something. Field manipulation, this is the tech we require. So we're gonna go here. General studies, field manipulation. What is this one? Fusion reactor. It's the mod bug. Why is it? Did you change the location of this? What is happening?
We build.
Very good with that one. Here we slap more hangar base. And the target doubling computer. Here we're gonna slap in the listening post. Hangar bay. Targeting. Hangar. And targeting.
New truths have been revealed.
I know that doesn't open anything. Keep digging. I should not have clicked that one. I just remembered that one doesn't give unity. I just saw it and clicked. You know what? Sure. Just because I want your trade. We're getting invaded. What is this? Now we don't do anything because what we require still we don't have the text. Archaeology project. Now here we're just gonna do mining districts. Psionic shields. Okay, that's fine. Union of Deadly Rock still wants to beef with me. I can just ignore them anyways. I'm gonna stop selling this.
Our knowledge expands.
Cold fusion power. Sure, why not? I'm just looking for the shields, man. What the hell? This starbase could be bigger. Ancient refinery. Okay, I like that one.
New truths have been revealed.
Space torpedoes, why not? Much to consider. This guy wants to be friends in a weird way. Are they the aggressors? Yes.
Knowledge expands.
Are they losing? I believe so.
We build.
Uh,
Complete.
I kind of want this. It's gonna be so costly. I don't know if it's worth it. Whitebush Cradle of Souls. Because it has the guide that gives you more. I mean, the Chosen of the Cradle gives you more political power, which is useful for cradle sourcing. The Union of Deadly Rocks just wants to hate me, but we're losing a war. I cannot even be bothered to acknowledge them. Okay, maybe destroyers will be nice now. Investments. I'm gonna fix that issue in a second.
Is fully known. New
I can see why the Chinese abuse this. Is so simple to do. Oh, they won. Okay, cool. Mirroring Kingdom. Who is the Mirroring Kingdom? Oh, those guys.
a new path lies before us.
Here we're gonna do this. Because we're gonna need so many minerals, and we just don't have them.
The
Actually, rather expand this before doing that. I've had that cancelled a few times. Um, Telepathy once again. We are gonna go for pop upkeep. Artillerist. Psionics. And this one. Sure, that's cool.
new truths have been revealed.
Belgium? What? I didn't see that.
New truths have been revealed.
Ceramo. Improve a strikecraft. That's gonna improve a starbase slightly. Now we can go for adaptability, then we're gonna go for survival of the fittest.
The conclave is prepared to convene. Task complete.
We should have gotten shields by now. I don't know why we're not rolling it. I think there should be enough tech, but I'm not sure. I might be missing something I don't know about the requirements for that one. I just remember I did say I was gonna do this and I just forgot. We're gonna do that. We're not buying that much energy. Uh, give and take. I want this maxed out. Oh, okay, see your problem. We're having a lot of physics, but not as much engineering. And just remember, we still haven't replaced all of this here, which is not ideal. Okay, sonic shields is way too expensive. We don't need enforcers. I don't know what I'm working those jobs. Okay, anti-gravity module. We don't have the minerals for it though. Which is a problem. And we don't have support zones here, which is also a problem. Linger here for a while. I don't care about that. I suppose about now I could remove masterful crafters, go into oligarchic, and click reanimators, which is kind of the point of this build. Let's see how bad it goes. I don't want to remove crowdsourcing. That's where all my tech is coming from. Here I'm gonna remove that. I'm making it a bread encampment for first. Bread encampment. Just notice that killer trade. Actually no, what killer trade was the council getting fucked. I mean, our research was this. Ministry of Defense. Necromancer, we slap in this guy. And finally, the Shroud teacher. Good. Shields too, finally, Jesus Christ, what the hell?
New truths have been revealed.
I'm gonna replace this one for soldier jobs in a second. Global archivism, it's fine to remove. Where the hell is the teachers? Here. Basic mastery. Basic to commune. The harmonious presence, please tell me that's the one I think it is. Please tell me it's the one I think it is. It is, okay.
The conclave is prepared to convene.
Civilian industries. Here we're slapping the planetary defense. Cool, thank you.
Another eye has opened.
Actually here I should probably go for civilian industries. I'm gonna have to reduce this temporarily from Ethiopian abundance to social welfare, even though that's gonna kill all my tech. It didn't do as much damage as I thought. Oh, it's a whatever. Habitability, we can manage that. I'd rather get survival of the finished. archaeology site is about to finish planetary shield. God, I hate how big starbases are compared to fleets.
Our knowledge expands.
Okay. I'm trying to aim for a year 50 having something. If not, I'm gonna DM Groger and see what he thinks of what can you do with this origin. I trust in Groger. He's a good fella. In Groger we trust. Archaeology project. Another one of this here. Just noticed we never finished that. We should be buying more of this. How long until we communicate with this guy? 1 month? Okay.
Our accomplishments grow.
Okay, now I can tell this guy I actually want to be friends with him. Hold up, this is the ascension question. I need to check the wiki for this one. I'm gonna share that as well. Chrome. Psionic authorities. Whenever there was a shroud, blah blah blah. Song, mind, energy, death. The top answer is transcendent, with the bottom answer is corporeal. Okay. We actually want to go back to this. The bottom answer is corporeal. Got it, got it. Accuracy. I don't really think it matters, but we should go back to this when we can. Because of the political power.
War is upon us.
Sure, I'd like to see you try. I'd like to see you try. You know what? Try it.
Power overwhelming. The conclave.
Oh, the top one's also attacking.
Power.
Okay, that one's unfortunate.
Another eye has opened.
Gene Clinic. Inquisitive. Oh, they're just gonna try to kill my friend. Well, that's a skill issue for them. We gotta sell some of this. Get some of some of this. Of this. Tourist. I think it's time we make corvettes because I'm too lazy to make anything else.
Our knowledge expands. Forces upgraded.
Form Federation. Dismiss, I don't care about that guy. Okay, I am gonna send them to defend this area as well. Are you attacking on top instead of Fengner? So what the hell is happening here? Oh my god, my AI is stupid. House it. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to teach her, and I don't know what I'm doing. Army morale. Drugs give them army morale. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, oh. Army morale. And by the way, you say oof, but I'm just trying to get now, what's the name? Enough shit to click on this. Oh, it's alloys! The cost is now alloys. What? I didn't realize that. I'm getting scammed. I never realized the cost was alloys. Listen, I see a funny tech, I take it. I don't even know I can break this one. Are they gonna try to fight my fleet even though it's right next to a starbase? Oh my god, AI, please. Please, AI, no. They are. They actually are. Didn't even try to stay. What is this? AI-based AI.
The conclave is prepared to convene.
God, how much I love the AI.
Hostile station engaged.
I don't think they're gonna win if I don't put edicts on or something. Listen, this is the best tech. I don't know what to tell you. How else am I supposed to land those armies there? Allow their surrender. Oh, we're already getting level 4 and we don't even have supremacy. Incredible. It's very useless. I should be a democracy right now. Wait. I just read something. Oh, never mind. Just misread it.
Enemy world secured. New truths have been revealed.
I just don't comprehend starbases. I noticed. That's something I've noticed. It's very interesting to see. It's interesting. Okay, I need to be on militarized economy. This could be better had I realized that the icky monopolies cost. Okay, this is really good. That icky monopolies cost alloys. 10,000 alloys. Which I'm making none. Jump drive, thank you. These are day 1 VD numbers, I know, they're so bad. Okay, Alexei, then what? You know what's the worst part is that even someone with good numbers will struggle to break the defense. Okay, what would you recommend me to change? I guess I had better results as militarist, but how does one play crowdsourcing? You've played that build. Hold up, let me DM Grogor. He knows. Hello, Mr. Grogor. How does one creatable source? Best question. Isn't crowdsourcing bait now? I didn't feel that much bait. You know what felt bait? Using goddamn parliamentary system, which only gave me like 20. Okay, you called me. I didn't even notice that. Our voice call now. What is this?
Didn't they? It only Cradle Sourcing only worked because of a trait that they nerfed
Yeah,
to like
Grogor
5%
is
of its original
Grogor
power.
is still made it work during the finals, and they didn't change that number yet. I just didn't
Okay, they
roll
did.
the Cradle of the Souls in that one.
I mean, the trait has been nerfed.
For the beta?
Yeah, it was nerfed ages ago.
Yeah, and then Grogor used it on the finals, and he had Pearl Launcher's cruisers.
They also nerfed factions by 50% at the start of the game.
That will explain things. It
That
still
might explain
didn't feel that wrong to use it, if I'm being
not
completely honest.
too wrong.
Yeah.
Like I'm I'm looking at Masterful Crafters right now, and I'm like, surely that's wrong. But I'm trying to think of what you'd replace it with, and don't really have much.
Yeah. It's like
Isn't
the original build is...
environmentalist still the angle?
No, because you're using crowdsourcing to replace environmentalist.
Fair.
And the fun part is that I was trying to do the old build, you know, the uh Dark Consortium teachers, the one that rush EQs.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that EQs on the beta now cost alloys.
Yeah.
10,000 alloys. The
Actually,
only good reason you should have alloys is to make an EQ now. It's not even for a fleet.
I don't even like. I hate that change so much. I think that's so weird.
Not only did they kill the goddamn support zones, which is valid, then they said, oh, you know what we need to do? We should make it even more annoying to get an EQ.
And then we don't nerf any of the other type of worlds.
And we nerf EQs even more. It's incredible.
It's very weird
So
design.
you
No
legitimately...
one.
No one?
Yeah, after you. After you.
No, you.
I still think every time I say in like any group, like, hey, I think support zones should come back because they look nice, just nerf them by like a bajillion%. Everyone in the channel is always just like, yeah, I agree. But there's like, and that's no one really has any strong opinions on it. I can't believe I'm the only one who misses support zones.
I generally don't care that much about support zones. My main issue was the fact that before, hives and other gestals couldn't benefit from them because trade for gestals is always more of a problem than trade for non-gestals. That was like my main problem with support zones.
That's fair. Well, trade is like, it's the least supported mechanic in the game.
Yeah, that was like my main problem with support zones. If you ever heard me criticize support zones, was the lack of, like, on paper you think that that's a mechanic that gestals would use more, but you can never afford it unless you used mercantile for them.
Yeah, I
Logistics,
think
but then
also that just actually make trade support.
give gestals something to get amenities from.
There
Outside
is
of...
still one civic in the game that buffs trade, and its name is fucking free traders. If you said Orgbaz, I will kill you.
Who do you think I
You
am?
probably did.
Quantum Quail?
You probably didn't even know that Orgbaz buffs traders, did you?
Yes, I did. I'm on the
On the
chat
count,
with Quantum
on the
Quail. I see everything that happens trade-wise.
on the count on the council position. It's the
Shut,
weirdest thing in the
shut the
game.
fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No,
What?
I didn't know it was from the
What?
council. I only knew it did it. I didn't know how.
Oh my god.
Where is
Amazing.
it? It has to be at the bottom. Augmentation bazards. Resource produced from traders plus 1%. That should be the merchant guilds.
Yeah. No, it just does that.
Shut
Yeah,
the.
it's also
Why?
it's I don't know because you surely your augmenters are the things that are giving you trade. I don't know why it buffs traders.
What is
It's like
this?
the weirdest. It's the weirdest thing, and you know what it used to be? It used to be just what +1 percent output for all cybernetic pop.
Yeah, because there
Great.
wasn't any other way to get that.
Yeah, it's the weirdest fucking thing. This isn't even new. It's been like that for ages.
On the beta?
No, that council position.
When did he change it?
Like
Some few
4.0.
people use that civic that no one noticed that
It was
change.
like 4.0.
4 point. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Yep. I mean, did you know that you know the old Angler council position?
Yeah, the base one.
Um, were you there when I noticed that the trolling council position just has the decimal point in the wrong goddamn spot? It was the council position for trolling was just a tenth of what it should be for literally no
Oh yeah,
reason.
I remember that. And even with that, it was still better than Masterful.
Oh my god. Oh, and now it's terrible because the Megacorp version of Anglers buffs the trade by 2%, which it's going to
No.
be outputting like literally one trade.
What
Incredible.
the hell is it? Trolling operations. Produced from trade plus 2%.
Incredible. Do you know? And yes, they do in fact output like one trade. This is why everything feels like a band-aid situation. Everything feels so band-aided. In fact,
Uh,
I should really.
to be fair, it's the
It feels
beta.
like
They're just throwing stuff right now, I
it's the
guess.
beta, but like it's stuff like this which feels too nitpicky to bring up right now because it's like there are game-breaking bugs, there are massive balance problems, and I'm just in there like trolling. Trolling the council position feels a little bit out of whack with the current one based on what they do. It's like no one cares. But then I'm gonna have to say the same thing again in like a year, and when everyone's forgotten. It's like I'd really rather they just did it right the first time.
You know what I think I need to do because I'm bad at doing the shroud stuff? I think I need to be chosen.
Oh my god. What do they do to Chosen again? I think they nerfed
Resource
something to it.
produced from bureaucrats plus 1%.
I think it used to be like 5% or something.
I don't. The
Right?
wiki should still be up with that information.
True, 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 true. Let me check. I think Citizen Service is the worst civic in the game. What do you think?
Citizen. Okay, let me see what it does. Naval capacity plus 50%. Unity produced per 100 soldiers plus 2.
Oh
Army
wait, I'm
starting.
stupid. I meant Crusader Spirit. I meant Crusader Spirit. I can't
Crusader
fucking speak.
Spirit.
I'm a silly little guy.
Let me
Where's
look. Okay.
Chosen? There's
Ship
Chosen.
weapons
Yeah,
damage plus 5%. Ship build speed plus 5%. I remember when we used to take this for the year 30 wars.
yeah. Shroud Speaker, yeah, used to give plus 2%. I think I also probably nerfed how much Unity from jobs per attunement you get. But honestly, the chosen start of game buff could be decent now. Like 10% resources from jobs, that kind of sounds juicy in this day and age. Did you forget what the buffs are on? Did you forget what the buffs are on the start of game?
For chosen?
Yep.
You get Unity based on your attunement and
No, no, no. Like the depending on which guy you pick. you get like a permanent buff. If you want to literally just start the game, you can see them.
I don't remember this. Wait, yes, you get the the 300 bonus. It's not a bonus only from Chosen. It's a bonus you get from when you do it normally. Oh yeah, you mean this one? Ah.
The stream's a bit late.
It's late by 15 seconds.
15 seconds? What are you trying to hide? People stream sniping you?
No,
Or
it's
is it
just
just
the
network?
easy setting I can
Yeah.
put it on without
Yeah,
lagging the entire game.
One envoy, one districts.
The Cradle of Souls gives you a plus to the 5 trust gap and one envoy. It's beautiful.
Yeah. It's gorgeous.
Instrument of Desire is 1 max district. Eater of Worlds is plus 10% resources for Metallurgist, and Composer of Strength is 10% habitability.
Damn, I think I'm misremembering what they...
This has not changed. This has not changed. I just remember now. This has not changed.
I just misremembered it all. But yeah, they're good buffs, honestly. It's just it's Chosen. Somehow Chosen is less than the sum of its parts.
And because you're chosen and then crowdsourcing, you cannot even afford Utopian Abundance.
True. Oh.
Truly an experience of all time.
Yeah. Alright.
I don't know what to do with teachers outside of crowdsourcing because everything else feels bad, and I've been testing it on my own. It still feels bad no matter what I do.
Somehow, with like only a couple of nerfs, civic power level feels like it's like genuinely through the floor.
Yeah, that's fair. One thing I did was maybe not kill all the civs.
Well,
seems like a reasonable ask.
kinda, yeah. Well, it's also part of the reason that the civics are getting like shot is because they're just terrified of the word unity. But
Sakuya was like, oh, Jaws ascended year 15 with Hive because he got an early teachers, and it was like, and I'll do it again, and it was year 15 without teachers early on. Hive clicking Ascension year 15 is the standard in my eyes. And you can still do it. That's when you're clicking on, what the fuck are you doing? What is happening over there?
You're spending too much time being like rendered homeless by Knights of the Toxic God having the worst fucking starting planet of all time.
That's fair. I suppose that's fair.
Knights is just so fucking boring now. Oh, because Citizen Service works on Knights, so you're just married to Citizen Service now. We've traded Death Cult for Citizen Service.
Wait, isn't there a Megacorp Civic that also works on soldiers?
No.
Wait, what about Reanimators?
Reanimators works, but they nerfed it into the ground, so I don't want to use it.
Reanimator Citizen Services, surely that'll work out.
I mean, that's what I was mostly doing. Time to run Chosen, baby, for that, I wonder
Chosen Knights? Oh my god, what is the scope?
I wonder if, and this is a stupid thing that I'm saying.
Okay, I'm ready.
I wonder if they didn't program the districts buff correctly, and that Chosen does work on the habitat for district size. I wouldn't put it past them to mess that up.
The conclave is prepared to convene.
I should check that out.
I mean, it's Unity from jobs, the modifier, so it should be from everything.
No, I'm thinking of the +1 max districts.
I'm pretty sure that
Do you
works on
think they?
habitats. I'm pretty sure that works because it's not restricted to
It doesn't have
non-artificial.
any funny. It doesn't have any extra words on it.
Yeah, it should work on
Wait, is this like?
habitats. Oh, what do you think
Is
about
it like?
learning that wilderness literally dies if they take a hive world?
That's so funny. All of your stuff just spills into it. Wait, what?
Which doesn't make sense because it shouldn't care about pops. I don't know why it's sending them there. And I'm so happy to know that the AI considers wilderness a machine.
What is this?
I don't know where they got that
What
info,
is?
but it's the best thing I ever heard.
Who are the Timpin Institute, and what do they mean? They have a new. Oh, is this like one of those
You don't know
story
the Timpin
channels?
Institute? Oh my god, you're throwing. What is
I
this?
don't know what the Timpin
Oh my
Institute are. I don't.
god. Oh my god, they're the greatest channel. I used to watch them all the
What are
time.
they?
They just tell stories and all that.
It's a lore channel, but they have cool background.
The Templin Institute is not a law channel. What the hell are you talking about?
Is
Are
it
you
not a
watching
lore
their
channel?
announcing season 3 Stellaris Invicta?
What is Stellaris Invicta? Is it like just a lore thing?
I can. Fuck, I hate the fact that I do have YouTube Premium, but on my main account, not on this account, so it's hard to show something on the stream because then it just shows all the ads.
No. I'm very cool, and I definitely don't use ad blockers. That would be cringe.
No, I think that's more respectable than using what I do.
Yeah, I would never do that.
To be fair, it's my parents the ones that are paying for it. This is a family plan, so I'm getting it for free.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, let me pause the game and let me read the description of the thing. Hold up, just let me skip the ad. I'm gonna show it on the screen as well. The Templin Institute announcing Season 3 Stellaris Invicta. Following the legendary footsteps of the Greater Terran Union and the Antares Confederacy, the Templin Institute returns with Stellaris Invicta Season 3. We'll be guiding an empire of our own creation through a game of Stellaris, and then produce documentary styles episodes detailing the events of the campaign. They do like it's a super fun channel. It's one of the channels that motivated him to play this again. That they just do space stuff in general in a documentary like a way.
Yeah,
You know,
sure.
everything they do is like fake, but then they just show you as if it wasn't in a fun setting. I
I
remember.
mean, yeah, that's. Did you know that's how fiction actually works?
No, but it's like a documentary.
Yeah,
I don't know. At the time, there weren't
I'm
many
just very,
channels that did
I'm very
that.
confused. I'm very confused at what I'm looking at. There's just so many different, like,
I'm trying to see which
sources
one
of
was
sci-fi.
the. I'm just trying to see which one was the first one. I think I don't remember watching this one. I remember they still do a lot
Just
of
in,
Star Wars stuff and then
just
Halo.
in time for the beta.
No, yeah, oh no, you don't even understand. Look at this. 3 weeks ago, a year ago, I forgot they existed because they stopped it uploading. Popular. Yes, this is the one I think I first saw Imperial of Men Warhammer 40k because I had a friend that was trying to teach me something about Warhammer and I had to see this one. Imperial of Men Warhammer 40k. And then the most inept dystopian government that was about the Hunger Games. I remember this one as well. Called the Galactic Empire Take Over the Earth, and they just do it like a documentary. The First Order reimagined, and then they just invent like a Sith cult that makes sense. And then Cadia. I remember watching most of this. I was, by the way, this is how I do my proper homework. I just go into Thought and then copy him.
Oh, that's a good shot. Yeah.
Yeah. I this is like an old
Thunder's
build I was trying to replicate, but no, I don't think it works as well. because now it costs alloys, and you don't want to make alloys because making alloys is cringe.
Bond is our greatest content creator.
This
Does
is
videos like make? Does videos like get views?
does these videos get views? He gets more views than I do by a long shot.
Well, incredible.
I set the bar. Okay, I am the bar.
I am the boss.
I put almost every biological species straight into a tier list.
14.
I remember watching this and
14K
getting mad at
views,
it.
That's crazy.
I remember watching this and
I
getting
remember
mad.
watching this and getting mad at it because it's like the classic type of thing where you're trying to compare some like traits which
Hello,
should
everybody.
never be compared to each other due to like certain reasons. Oh yeah, here it is. Adapt. What do you mean agrarian is D tier?
Okay, I'm trying to see if I can.
Like,
why is
if
this
you
so
run it in a
low?
meta build, it can't be bad. Okay,
I
S
would
tier
say
is
let's
every
kinda-
single auto modern repugnant.
Okay, this is like kinda outdated. Repugnant is not as good as it used to be because it affects the leaders.
Yeah.
Unruly, I still
think it
believe this
was-
is a meaningless trait you can get.
Yeah, I think I'm unruly. technically-
Solitary 8 tier, what is he smoking?
What
Chat.
are all these overtuned? There's so many overtuned traits that don't deserve to be even like remotely close.
Okay, I think this was before
they
they
are.
changed how they worked. Okay, chat.
You
By
see
the
that-
way,
you
I
could
need
see when it came out.
I need to explain this. Solitary, it's horrible. That kill your housing is correlated to how much pops you can grow on that planet. The more housing you have, the more pop growth you'll have. Housing, I mean solitary decreases that, and it's horrible. In some cases, it can even cause your pops to start dying.
Why is Clone Soldier in C tier? What is this list?
Trait that grown on C. What? Uncanny on
We banned
C.
We banned it!
Okay, to be fair, it was because of a bug. It was because of a
What is
bug.
Deviance doing in C tier? You want to talk meaningless traits? That one's meaningless.
Oh my god.
What do you mean
Fond.
fleeting's above it? What's wrong with Deviance? Well, I'm actually gonna watch. I cannot believe it. I'm gonna watch part of this video. Never mind. There's no hyperlinks. I'm not watching this video.
Okay, let's see what else.
Wait, where's-
Chris?
Why
No,
is-
no,
why
that is
is
too much.
Brittle? Wait! I'm losing my shit. Why is Brittle in A tier?
Protect
Brittle is
your
like
dreams
the best trait in
under
the
our
game.
roof.
You just can't get it on like half your species because you need to be the funny species.
I know, Brittle is. I think the fact that you have to be a lethal already kills Brittle, unless you
I mean,
come.
this is why you rate the phenotype. You don't rate the trait, because you can't.
Oh wait, no, Brittle.
Brittle-
Brittle. If you give mutations, Brittle is not that bad. Where the fuck is
Well, yeah,
Brittle?
but if
Where did he put it?
It's A tier.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's also not that good. It's a
It is
solid B.
better than
It's a
Hollow.
solid B.
It
It's a
is
solid B.
It is better than Hollow Bones.
Hollow
Hollow
Bones
Bones-
S tier. Shut the fuck up.
Hollow Bones deserves to be in that tier exactly if you are playing Chinese build and you will literally never employ a single worker in your life.
You know where else?
That is not a big
You know
enough
where
reason.
else? Habitats, because they're
Huh?
size 6, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, this is true. This is true. Delicious, Felsic, I guess. I don't understand why. What the hell?
Why is natural
I mean, yeah.
engineering gas? This is so cope.
I don't
This
understand.
is so cope.
I don't understand. Exotic metabolism is good, but it's not that good, is it?
Where did he put it?
Like you're making SS tier.
Okay, yeah, okay. It's a one cost. It costs one.
It's a
you
one
always
cost.
just slap
It's
it, and it does
really-
so much. No, I agree with that one.
I kind of agree with it, but I also think like its cost is like vaguely annoying. Okay, actually, at the time of this video, that's fine. Also, inorganic breath is an S tier exclusively because when you're doing like Mauler Corp and you Like, you would just like you'd make 2 pops in your entire empire, breathe gases, and then you would just buy the rest of them.
I
And you would
remember
just
we used
avoid needing to
to.
get the tech.
Okay, let's see if we can get mad at another one, and then we'll check another video, and then I'll end the stream.
Fair organs
Which one?
in S tier. Fair organs is in S tier.
I want to know why he put it here.
I want to know too. How do we figure this out? I guess.
I
when it's
suppose
on
we do the
screen-
classic of going into the middle. Okay, so it's between this, then we go into the middle. It's not there, so it's around here.
Okay, it's not there in like yeah.
Not yet, so where did he put it?
Okay, so it's not yet here. I think, yeah, I'd like to hear the reasoning. If the reasoning is, man, if you really want to make good army, then this is a great trade.
For the clone
Or, like,
army
This
trade, I
it
don't
kind
understand
of-
if we was saying that. Okay, it's
it
per
ki-
organs,
I
it's per
think-
organs, it's per organs.
yeah. So, but the logic is, I
And-
think,
You would probably
spare
want to remove
organs
it later on in the game.
is
So
really
maybe top
really
of C
good
tier.
because
I
you
definitely
can
don't think
basically
it's
just
that bad,
get
even though I
immortality
rarely see it
on your
in the
leaders.
games that I play. Alright,
But
so I
you
realized that
ever
I can
go
Okay,
into,
okay,
like,
Shasha, he's
in,
explaining it now.
Sorry about that.
Okay, wait,
I'll
I'm
have
gonna
a
go
link
back
to
to
the
watching
wiki
the
so you can take a
stream.
look for yourself. And I also was reading them out loud, so hopefully you guys didn't miss too much. But spare organs is probably an S plus tier trait. Builds that use slave livestock are very niche, but quite powerful, and they're not something that I personally do very often, but I've seen them work, and they are definitely scary to go up against. So I'll put this in the S tier, just because I'm not sure that it belongs in the SS tier, just because I don't use it much, but yeah, I've definitely seen some
why?
crazy things with the plus 50% livestock output. You also get a leader respawn, which is nice. 20% chance to replace offensive armies is nice, but
Oh.
those aren't amazing compared to the real
Oh, it's for the livestock
kicker
output,
of
of
the
course.
food. Now,
Okay, he's thinking of the Momonga build. Okay, if in that specific
Momonga
niche
build.
scenario, sure, I understand.
Yeah,
But I
this
think
is why some tier lists in Stellaris just suck ass. It's because, hey, if you're doing this one particular build, it's the GOAT. It's the best in literally every other scenario. Complete non-pick, garbage, useless. Like, this is why Montu like attempts to go, hey, this build is really good on Void Dwellers. This pick is really good on Habitats. But like,
relearning Shroud Force from the best Stellaris tournament players. You know that a lot of this video text that he's using, he got it from Pax, and Pax got it from me. So it's another
wanted
video
the
he
word
got from
cover.
me indirectly. I love it.
incredible.
My influence could be felt everywhere.
I love these. tier
Yes,
lists.
I know this. I know this one. Oh, I hate it. I remember. Have you ever seen the gigantic text wall that I sent Pax regarding that build?
You flashed it on my screen for exactly 1 second because you didn't want me to learn your secret tech, and then you put it off the screen.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on the screen now. Okay, hold on. I need to block the Windows key so I don't accidentally DDoS me.
That would be bad.
Screen. Okay,
Wait.
I'm gonna assume you have read the wiki and know the basics, but not how to do it. So basically, you want to have a 4 sanctuaries now for minor gods from the Shroud. You will notice I completely forgot what the name was of the things of the Shroud, so I just kept calling them gods and then patrons and then another name. To get a sanctuary, you need to have 600 attunement from that major god.
Yeah.
Once you get 600, it becomes a permanent thing, meaning if you go below 600, you can still build it. Getting over 800 attunement will fire the covenant thingy. So basically, when you start the Psi Ascension, you want to select the options that will attune you to the cradle, as once you start doing wars, it will attune to the other side, also known as the Water of Worlds. Misspelling, Eater of Worlds. You attune by doing the... you attune by doing the task, which for the cradles is stuff like research agreement and D+ stuff. You cancel them after it gets accepted.
Yep.
You get to 600, you stop attuning to the cradle. Shroud Forger has this, meaning you don't need to worry about getting the composer in general. I sent a screenshot from the wiki that says, completing Ascension stars in contact with Animator of Clay, and in completing Sound Extension starts a special project to Composer of Strands. So you always get the Composer of Strands at Shroud Forge.
Yeah.
Which is also something incredibly strong that I don't think that the devs understand. What this is incredibly good.
Okay, you gotta remember that like none of the devs like play the game in such a way that allows them to comprehend why some things are strong.
Okay,
That's why they
it still
nerf
goes
the
down. There's still more, and then there's the stuff I show him directly on a call. To get him fast and instant tune, you make a template and apply the template to the Shroud Forge pops and do the Covenant. This is only if you get the special thingy. Okay, let me open the wiki. Hold up. I need to explain this one.
The template. Oh, I remember now. Never mind.
You go to the Shroud. You know how they have different callings? The composer can get the calling that is modify 1.5k pops. So if you modify all your pops, you suddenly have all the attunement you need. If you get that calling specific.
The min-max is hilarious.
Oh, you know this one was min-max to get all the good stuff.
Yeah, you've got a... I love that Instrument of Good Desire is just so stupid. Because you can just clear a blocker, and then you're done.
Yeah, no, but you don't want to get the Instrument of Desire for this one. You want the Composer of Strands to have unlimited unity, and then you just ascend all your planets.
Oh my god, I didn't... Okay, I gotta go and get my laundry.
No.
I did not look at the time. Alright, thanks dude, have a good one.
You too. Okay, I'm gonna disconnect from the call, bye. Okay, I guess I'm gonna edit here. I don't really know what to do with teachers. I'm gonna speak with Grogor and maybe some other two dudes I have in mind to help me make a good teacher's build so they can teach me as well. Because I think crowdsourcing still has a way to go, but I don't see anything else this build can make, because they killed anglers. I didn't realize until this way too late that Ecumenopolis cost alloys 100k, not 100k, 10k. And you don't really want to do alloys in general because you don't have as much naval cap and it feels pretty fast. You need less alloys than before, so alloys are kinda useless after a certain point. So it's weird, but getting the Ecumenopolis is forcing you to get more alloys than you'd need. So probably the only good thing that teachers will have is the crowdsourcing chosen Ascension fast you go for Creole Souls. But I'll speak with Grogor about that one because he knows all the mechanics and how to get this working perfectly without messing it up, because I know that you need to do something with your egalitarian ethics to make sure that once you get the Imperium you just switch back to egalitarian, ignoring that. But I'm not sure how to do that myself. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here, and instead of a live next time I do something about the teachers, because this is the second live I do about teachers, me trying to play them because I love them but I hate them at the same time. It's probably gonna be a video of actually showing how to do anything with teachers. So yeah, bye bye.